We are finally back after 2 weeks plus from MLS action. We're here, conference semifinals. We've had so many upsets there in the East. All top 3 teams are out. Atlanta making history. It's going to be a good round. It's going to be a good rest of the playoffs. And let's just jump into it. Our very first game, we have NYCFC versus the New York Red Bulls. They're in the Hudson River Derby. Currently, NYCFC, 2 wins, a draw and 2 losses in their last 5 matches, where the Red Bulls are 2 wins, a draw and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Yes, those draws there in the last match for both teams, it was because they went to penalties. That's just how it shows on the thing. We know that they actually won to move on. NYCFC at home, 11 wins, 3 draws, and 4 losses. Currently on a 4-match unbeaten streak there at home. New York Red Bulls, 5 wins, 7 draws, 6 losses on the road. The win probability, very close in this one, 39% to NYCFC, 38% to the Red Bulls. This is going to be a good one. The expected goals for NYCFC is 1.6. The Red Bulls, also 1.6. Now, I will have to say that I'm going to come out, and I like the way that the Red Bulls are playing more than I like NYCFC the way they're playing. And I'm going to say it here. The Red Bulls go on the road, move on, and they beat NYCFC 2-0 there at Citi Field. Now, before we jump into that next match there on Saturday, let's take a look at the nerdy soccer table. Things are heating up. We have a sole first place, and that is Matt's picks with 39 points. Then we have a 5-way draw there for second. Yes, a 5-way draw with Joey Betts, Let's Go Crew, Save Crystal Gaming, and Cote. If you want to get involved, climb the leaderboard. There's still some time left that if you are close to that, you could potentially break into the top 5. QR code is there on the screen to make your predictions for these conference semifinal matches. Also, the link is in the description. But let's move on to our next game there on Saturday. That is LAFC versus Seattle Sounders. Currently, LAFC 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches, where Seattle Sounders are 2 wins and 3 draws in their last 5 matches. Yes, their last 3 games against Houston, well, 2 against Houston, 1 against Portland were all draws, and then that, both Houston games ended up being a win because it was the playoffs. They go into penalty kicks and beat them. LAFC, 13 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses there at home, currently on an unbeaten streak of 6 games there at home, where Seattle Sounders, 9 wins, 2 draws, 7 losses on the road, and they are unbeaten in their last 4 away matches. So we have stuff ramping up here. This is going to be a good one. The win probability is in favor of LAFC there at home at 38%. For Seattle is only a 36%, and a 27% chance that this match goes to penalty kicks. The expected goal is for LAFC is 1.29, where Seattle Sounders is 1.25. I think that we see more than the expected goals for both sides. I think for some reason this one's going to be a shootout. We see 5 goals, but I think LAFC win it in maybe extra time, but they win this match 3-2 over the Seattle Sounders. And the game I'm most excited for this weekend, yes, that is Orlando City versus Atlanta United. I would love to see Atlanta move on here. But Orlando City, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Atlanta United, 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Orlando City at home, 9 wins, 4 draws, and 6 losses, where Atlanta United are 6 wins, 6 draws, and 8 losses on the road. The win probability in this one, 43% to Orlando City to Atlanta's 28%. So still no hope for Atlanta to move on in the statistic realm. Expected goals is 1.2 for Orlando, 2.9 for Atlanta. I don't think that is what the score line is going to be. Atlanta have beaten Orlando the last 2 times that they've played. It is hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. So I have to say it, and I know that I've went against my Atlanta United this whole playoffs, but I think the Cinderella story ends here, and I think that Orlando City win this match 2-1 over Atlanta United. Before we head into that last match, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you like the content, tell me down below what your predictions are for these conference semifinals. But for our last match, we have LA Galaxy versus Minnesota United. Currently, LA Galaxy 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches, where Minnesota United are 2 wins and 3 draws in their last 5 matches. LA Galaxy at home, 14 wins, 3 draws, and 1 loss. Yes, that loss was at the Rose Bowl. They were considered the home team. So don't come at me, Galaxy fans, saying you're undefeated at home. That is just how the record works. I know at Dignity Park they are undefeated there this season, or unbeaten, not undefeated, unbeaten there at home. They are currently unbeaten in their last 8 home matches, where Minnesota United, 9 wins, 3 draws, and 6 losses on the road. And they haven't lost in 7 matches, Minnesota hasn't. So I really like what we're going to see for these conference semifinal games. It's going to be fun. The win probability, though, in favor of the Galaxy at home at 43% to Minnesota's 36%, with a 21% chance that it's going to penalty kicks. Expected goals for the Galaxy is 1.9 to 1.8 for Minnesota. My prediction, though, this might be totally wrong. I think that Minnesota is a good team, but I think it's one of those things. Minnesota is going to try to get back into the game at the end because they're down 2-1, and I think Galaxy hit on a counterattack and score, and I think this match ends in a 3-1 victory for the Galaxy to move on. So again, tell me what you think down below in the comments section, and we will see you for 3 out of the 4 games in the live stream. So make sure you come in and check those out and hang out with us. They're always a blast. But until then, I'll see you guys later.